What's up, everybody? Baby, back on Couch Confessions, man. Thank you, everybody, tuning in. I want y'all to like, subscribe, tune into my channel. I'm trying to grow this, as you know. Today, I got a special guest. I've been working with my boy here since high school, college, NBA, overseas. He's been all over the world. Journeyman. I've been knowing this guy since, man, 2012, 2010. I'm like almost 13 years almost. My man, Willie Reed.
My dog, what's up, man?
Man, you already know, man. We here.
Appreciate you having me.
Yes, sir, man. I'm trying to get everybody I know, like especially it ain't too many of us, still hooping and trying to pursue our passion, with the game
Yeah,
of basketball. The basketball takes us so far, and it's dope to do this and see people that I got to be part of their journey.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying, and still see y'all still pushing and keeping it going. And speaking of journey, um, talk about as far as your journey. You didn't take the, get drafted out of college. You had to really take the scenic route
hmm
to get to the NBA and then play abroad. So tell the people about that scenic route and how challenging it is. You know what I mean? Like ups, downs, trials, tribulations, whatever that may be.
My biggest thing when it comes to basketball, honestly, is just like sacrifice. Like you're gonna have to make it no matter what. And like whether it's gonna be your family, it's gonna be your friends, what you like to do, what you like to eat, the time you like to spend on things, like all that stuff is gonna be challenged. And how bad you really want it is gonna decide how much you put into it. So like for me, it's just like put your head down and work. Don't make no excuses. Do as much as you can, and let everything else fall into place. Like you can do everything you can and still not accomplish your dreams by working hard. But if you give everything you can, you're gonna give yourself a chance. If you cheat the game, you don't even have one to start with, so you're just wasting time. So like if you're really passionate about what you want to do, you just gotta go after it every day and just attack it. Think about it one day at a time and not about where you want to be.
And you said that's a great point. You said, what about sacrifice? You sacrificed a lot for the
Yeah.
game. And like again, it was the scenic route. What was the first break you got, the NBA opportunity? How did that process go?
So the first break that I got was during the lockout, the year I came out of school. We started the season back in December, and I was on the Cleveland Cavaliers at a
Right.
training camp. I made the team out of training camp, but then I broke my foot, so they had to replace me. And that was the first time I realized that I could play in the league, like if given the opportunity. I know I have the talent to do it. Now it's just about the right fit. From there, it kind of was just like back and forth. Like maybe teams needed me, it wasn't the right fit, and my opportunities didn't come as much as I wanted them to. Once that the NBA really changed and it became like lob threats and bigs that can run the floor and things like that, that really played into my role, and that gave me the opportunity that I needed to be able to accomplish my dreams.
Dope, dope.
Yeah.
What and as far as like you said, role,
hmm
what would you say your role is? And like you said about fits, I tell all these guys, college guys, uh, guys at the pro level, everybody's about a fit.
Yeah.
So like talk a little bit about fit wise. Like you're an energy guy, you're a rebounder, shot blocker, run the floor. Tell them how important it is to find a good situation where the fit is right, and that can determine a lot as far as longevity
Yeah.
or situational. Everything is situational at the pro level.
Yeah. Well, I'll say that's bare minimum. Like you got to be able to play hard. You got to run the floor. You got to do all those little things. If you don't do that, then you might as well say you're not going to play. I mean, like that's the bare minimum. The coach should never have to coach that type of effort. Like your skill is going to show if you're just doing all the little things. So
Mm-hmm.
I just pride myself on trying to do the little things consistently and
Mm-hmm.
trying to be in the right place at the right time. If I'm at the right place at the right time, then I'm going to be successful.
Got you, got you. As far as right place, right time, man, you've been a lot of countries. As far as like where you at this point in your career, how many more years you think you want to do it, and then how many, what's your ultimate goal? Get back healthy. Right now, we're working on, you're getting you back on the floor, healthy and ready to go. Would you like to pursue another run at the NBA, or do you want to stay overseas? And what's your goal?
I think at this point, it's more so just about just getting out there and just doing what I love to do. As long as I still have a love and a passion
Right.
for it, there's not a time frame on it. Obviously, like I said, it's sacrifice. So like I think even when I decide to stop playing, I'm still going to be able to play
Mm-hmm.
because at that point I want to be able to watch my son play in high school. I want
Mm-hmm.
to be able to be a part of his journey, like give him the opportunities that I didn't have, or be able to push him in directions that meet the people that he needs to meet to be able to reach his and accomplish his dreams. So if I can do that, then I'll
That's
be
dope.
successful. But like for me, this basketball thing is just my safe place. It's my peace.
Right.
Whenever something's going on, it's just a getaway from me. I can go
Right.
dunk on the rim if I'm angry. I can
Yeah.
go meet new friends and talk and see the world. So it's a beautiful thing, but like I said, it's sacrifice. So when that sacrifice becomes too heavy for me to bear,
Yeah.
to where my kids are being affected with it, then that's when I'll hang it up.
Talk a little bit about being a journeyman with your travels
Mhm.
and how hard that is and challenging with the family. You got kids, you know. Talk a little bit about that, like how challenging that is.
It's tough, but like when I get up every single day, like I know why I'm doing it. Like
Yeah.
I know my reason
You
why.
always know your why.
Yeah, so if you know your why, like you can get up and kind of endure anything. So I try to like push myself through. I talk to him every single day. We're
Yeah.
gonna FaceTime is huge. I guess the worst part is just the time difference and everything like that.
Right.
But at the end of the day, we know that like that's never gonna change. The relationship won't change, and if you can continue to build a relationship with anybody from across the water, then you
Right.
know that you can have a strong relationship when y'all there. So
Favorite or give me your best moment being in the league. What was your best time?
I mean, my very favorite moment, obviously, was the very first moment that I ever signed my contract. When I
Gotcha.
signed my contract, my first contract, like my son was sitting on my lap, my first full contract, and
Right. Right.
that was like the whole tale
Right.
be tell. You know what I mean? Like we went
Yep.
all the way around in the circle, so like
Yep.
it was just like amazing to be a part of that. And
Mm-hmm.
then for a team to want me like that, and then obviously when I made my NBA debut, like I got to make it at Madison Square Garden. Like not a lot of people get to say I made my
And the
debut at the
guard.
Garden. You know what I mean? Like, and I was one of the first people in team history to do it. So like, I'm gonna forever be stitched in that record book. I'm gonna always be a part of something bigger, and like knowing that I'm a part of something bigger gives me the opportunity to do more. And I'm excited to
What,
be able to have that opportunity.
what was your surreal moment? And then
So like
seeing
I had a
somebody.
moment where I was like, okay, I belong. Like I had my start and I had like 22 points and 18 rebounds against the Suns, and then the very next game I had 22 and 13 against the Lakers, and I was like, I can do this when given the opportunity. It's
Right.
just literally about opportunity. Like if you're continuously working on your craft, you're getting better. Like you're gonna be prepared when the opportunity comes, and all you want to do is be prepared. If you're
Mm-hmm.
prepared in the opportunity, whether you succeed at it or you don't, like you're gonna be comfortable in it because you've prepared every single day for it. So like that's my mindset. Be prepared.
Heck yeah. Nowadays, like you said, be prepared. And nowadays, as you know, it's different from our generation. We got NIL. What is your thoughts with the NIL? And imagine if we was in this generation with these NILs,
I mean, I wish I
with
had
our motor,
NIL.
with our motor, and our and how hard we
Yeah.
play and work. Could you imagine?
I wish we had NIL. If we had NIL, I might have stayed in college a little bit longer. No, but I
Man,
mean
what?
that NIL man is a game changer, and like it's big. Like I
Yeah,
talk to my son about this all the time. Like he has two kids in his class, like the top of his class. Like
yeah.
they're in sixth grade and they're getting to the bag already. So like, could you just imagine like what it could be like as you get
In
older and
sixth grade,
older?
they get money.
Sponsored by Puma and everything. So
In
like
sixth grade.
in sixth grade. So it's like it's cool like just to see, but I was like, man, like if we had this, if we had
Wow.
those trainers, if the kids just knew how to lock in the way we knew how to lock in, like they could take so much more advantage of this opportunity. And
And
I
they
just
get
hope that
money.
they do it the right way. They
Wow.
get money, but just like be a part of it. So with my son, whenever he gets anything, like he got jerseys as an NIL thing. Okay, cool. Like you got jerseys, like get it for your teammates. Like figure out a way to make sure that you don't leave nobody else out
Yeah.
along the way. Because this NIL can change a lot of stuff.
It
It
can
can get to
change.
people's head.
It can. That's one of the things I noticed. I'm like, a lot of guys are successful and it's good. It's a blessing. And I think that that you got to have your parents. If you have a parent or you have a guardian that can help you navigate and handle the money situation. Because some guys are getting 3, 4, 5, $6 million. They're making that in one season, and they're buying it. They're spending a lot of money, cars, chains, houses. So it's really important, I think, for these guys to get with the right person, finance. To handle the finances. Because let's be honest, some guys ain't gonna play at the pro level.
So why not do that in high school? Why not give the kids
Exactly.
a financial management class or
Because we
something
didn't
like
have that. People we had to learn the hard way.
Something that takes a semester. Just give them
Correct.
a base to what they're doing.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Like instead of just throwing the money and just being like, okay. Because at the end of the day, if they don't know how to handle it, it might be gone in 3, 4 years.
Yeah.
And now they're trying to figure out what to do with their life.
Because as you know, it goes fast.
Yeah. So
The
like
way you spend it, it can go quick. It can go slower. It can go quick.
yeah. So like
And
be about it. Be about something. Like do something with your money that's for a purpose. Make your money make money for you. Do something to motivate and inspire others and change and create change because like that I feel like that's why we're in this world. Spiritually, we're in this world to make connections and to be able to elevate people. And when we don't
Yep.
do that, you see like the world starts to go chaotic.
Like you said, like elevate. You from here.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't. You know what I mean? One of the things that I was gonna ask you. I like seeing everybody from here, whether it's overseas, pro NBA, NFL, whatever, make it. And not necessarily just give back, but it's cool to see that to say, okay, he's from Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? How important is that for you? And sometimes do you look at stuff like, man, like, you know, as far as reputation, as far as like, how do you feel about like being, looked at as somebody made it from the KC, or do you think sometimes people forget you from here, or I guess you left, you moved went to Miami when you was playing with the Heat,
Yeah. So
so
like I know I moved away, but I feel like I've always done a pretty good job of coming back and doing stuff. Um, I would have free camps and do stuff in the community, provide stuff for underprivileged youth and things like that.
mm-hmm,
Even when I was far away, because Kansas City is important to me. Like it made me who I am today.
mm-hmm,
Like it built the character, it built the never say die mentality,
mm-hmm,
and like not everybody could rise above that. So like
mm-hmm,
for me to be able to, yeah, I had to leave Kansas City to be able to come back and help. I always said that because if
mm-hmm.
I would have just stayed here, we don't have a pro team, we don't have anything. There's no way that I could help.
No.
So yeah, when I left, I did. I enjoyed being in Florida. I enjoyed the palm trees, the beaches, the weather. But I enjoyed being able to come back here and see those people and spend time with those people that I grew up that helped me become
Mm-hmm,
who I am. I enjoyed the exotic scenery,
mm-hmm.
sort of say. Like everybody got to deal with
Yeah,
something. Why not deal with it with palm trees and
yeah.
beaches?
My last question for you before we get out of here: what is your now? What is your why? What is your why? As everybody on my wall, I got the little slogan. What is your
Yeah.
why? What is your why now?
My why is and will forever be my children. Like as long as I can continue to give them opportunities that I never had
Mm-hmm,
or stop them from making the same mistakes that I've made,
mm-hmm,
then I know that I did my job. If I can do that, then they're gonna be successful and they're gonna be able to elevate when they decide to have children or be able to help others along the way because that's the way that they were raised.
mm-hmm.
And if I do that, then I've been a successful parent and my life
That's
is
what's up.
complete.
That's what's up, man.
So,
I appreciate your time, man. I appreciate you
my
coming
dog,
out here, bro.
appreciate you.
Showing some love to the channel
You
and
know,
being on the couch, the famous couch. You know what I'm saying? And this is always home for you. You've been at it since we opened this thing in
appreciate it.
2013, bro. Before here we was at 68 Inside Sports.
Yeah, we
Before that we was
was.
at Prairie Life.
It
You've
don't
been on
matter
this
where
dude
we
for
at.
a long time, dog.
Yeah.
Long 13,
Them
14.
tour days, man.
In the pool,
Yeah.
pool workouts, everything. This dude was still at it when I was playing. It's crazy because he was a young guy when I was still playing. And I think it was like me, Reggie, uh,
It was
over
all
at
of us
Prairie
up
Life,
there.
me, Reggie, and
AD was up
Damo,
there, Damo, yeah.
Pooh.
Everybody was
We
up there.
always over at Prairie Life getting it in, and then this dude's still kicking. I like to see that. That's one of my whys, seeing you guys still kicking. It keeps me connected. It keeps me knowing as a trainer or coach of
Yeah.
why I do what I do, to see that, you know what I mean? Because you only got your youth for so long, you only live so long. Shit, why not go all out? You feel me?
Yeah, but like I said, I love coming back. I love doing all that. I know a lot of people don't be remembering, but when you say Kansas City, you make sure you mention my name. You make sure you mention my
That's
name
what's
as one
up.
of those players that was one of the best to come out the city, but one who made a change too.
Yeah.
It ain't just about basketball. So make sure you keep that in mind when you say Willie Reed in Kansas City.
Well, I appreciate you, my guy.
Yes, sir.
You guys like, subscribe, and share, and tap in. Luther Club of Workouts.